Today we're going to earn over 100 bonds in a single run using the new overpowered werewolf class. It costs 50 bonds, but gives you double speed and damage at night. That means you'll outrun any enemy in the dark. Nighttime isn't scary anymore. You won't even need a horse. Just grab a miner's helmet for light and you're good to go. Farming bonds has never been this easy. First things first, you need to save up for a rifle and some ammo. That way you can take down werewolves with just 3 shots. It's totally OP, makes clearing the castle super easy. Also for daytime runs, you'll want to get yourself a horse. Looks like we've got some bandits up ahead. Let's grab their horse and make some money off them too. Oops. Well, bad news. The horses just got run over by the train. Oh well, we'll need fuel anyway. Time to do the classic. Loot some random houses for fuel and maybe get lucky with something valuable so I don't have to mess with werewolves or vampires at night. And hey, jackpot. I just found a gold bar, a silver plate, and a golden painting. That's more than enough for some firepower. Now I just need to make it to the next outpost. Made it. And just in time for night, now I can run like a maniac. Gonna sell all my loot and grab myself that rifle. With it, I can pretty much loot whatever I want. Kinda messed up and skipped the first town, but hey, who needs it anyway? Now the nights are no problem for us. No more hiding. Well, maybe except for those stormy nights with lightning. Nothing's gonna save us then. Vampires and zombies are super slow anyway, easy to outrun. And with boosted damage, werewolves go down in just 3 shots. Nothing to worry about anymore. Alright, everything's set. Time to start clearing out towns and looting those bonds. Let's roll to the first town. Unfortunately, Tesla showed up way too early. No horse to chase him down, and no armor either. So yeah, not today, Tesla. I'll just grab the loot and move on. Gonna use that cash to buy myself some armor and ammo. Finally made it to the first town, and of course, it's one of those stormy lightning nights. Gonna have to wait it out a bit, then we'll see how much cash we can squeeze out of this place. It's always easy out here. Too bad this town's only got 1 bank. But hey, maybe we'll get lucky and score a bunch of bonds. Gonna loot the marked buildings too. Those usually have something good inside. It's rare to find a bond there, but you can snag useful stuff like armor or ammo. Alright, let's punch in the code and see what's inside. Nice! I'm already seeing a couple. Good start. 6 bonds total, not bad at all. Hope the next ones turn out just as good. Awesome, now it's time to sell off all the loot and stock up on useful stuff. Would be super nice if I get a miner's helmet. That thing really helps you see at night. Alright, let's shop, and there it is. Got the helmet and a ton of coal too, so I won't have to worry about fuel for a while. Now we can just cruise around, looting everything in sight. Sweet. Here's the second town, and it's clearly bigger than the last one. Should be at least 2 banks here. Alright, let's crack open the first one. Damn jump scare. Got me good. And there's only 1 bond in here? Come on, that's weak. Alright, let's hit the next one. Maybe it'll be better. Took me half a year to figure out where the second banker was hiding. Dude locked himself in a house yelling, "Nobody's here." And all that for just 3 bonds. Better than the last one, sure. But man, I'm hoping for something bigger. Anyway, let's roll to the next one and see what we find. Ooh, interesting. Fort Sterling. We'll score 1 bond in each building here. But yeah, I'm not about to mess with those mines without a horse. Not worth the risk. Gonna play it safe this time. Nice. There's a castle right next to the outpost. Perfect spot to loot at night on horseback. Just need to snag a horse first. And hey, some bandits. Just gotta be careful not to hit the horse. And I hit it. Oh well. One last chance. Bullseye. Got it. Now we can clear out that castle. The tactic's simple. Ride around the entrance on horseback and pick off the werewolves. We've got a red moon tonight too, so we'll snipe some vampires while we're at it. Some of the werewolves might get stuck inside the castle. In that case, we'll have to pay them a little visit. Good thing we can take the horse in there too. See how many bonds we managed to grab in the end. Man, that was long and exhausting. Hope it was worth it. Looks like we did pretty well. I didn't even bother counting, but you can see the total on the screen, and I hope it's looking impressive. All right, let's keep moving. We're clearing out Fort Constitution from behind the wall, so the zombies can't hit us while we're reloading. Take out the waves of zombies, then climb up onto the wall to pick off the ones spawning out front. Once that's done, the fort's ours. Grab the reward, a couple of bonds and a ton of loot. Guns, bandages, ammo, and even a cannon with cannonballs. Honestly, this is probably the easiest unique building in the game. You can loot it 100 out of 100 times. No horse needed. Alright, let's keep looting banks and stacking up those bonds. Then we'll head to the final location. At the end, there are bonds waiting for us in every building. We'll grab all that good stuff, then beat the final fight and score another 10 bonds on top of that. Final tally coming up at the end. So overall, I picked up just under 100 bonds during this run, but I also completed 2 achievements, each giving me plus 15 bonds. That brings the total to 125 bonds in one run, which is absolutely awesome.